What's good, everybody? It's your boy Gamer Issues. I'm got a big issue for y'all, man. Why I cannot be strictly anything besides a Nintendo guy. I'm gonna break this down and do a few parts because, well, it doesn't really even have to be parts of a video. It doesn't have to be anything, really. I mean, I'm just gonna break it down very simplistic, man. I didn't buy into the PS3 because I knew it was buggy. I knew it was a bullshit system, and I knew that aside from the games, the hardware was gonna be just that bullshit. I knew they were losing money on it, and I knew that if I invested my money in on it, I was gonna lose. Why would I do that to myself? So I didn't invest in it. I knew the same thing for the 360. I knew it was bullshit when I seen it. The design looked cool, but you know what? So does Alienware. And Alienware doesn't have any flaws because it's a fucking PC. So if it does have a flaw, you can open it and you can fix it because it's PC, and it doesn't cost $100 to fix. Nor does it cost you much money to have the company fix it if you choose to go that route. Just saying. You can go with whatever you want to on that statement. Your call. Why am I staying with it and being a Nintendo guy for all this time? Because they make decent fucking hardware. That simple. Whatever they release, their hardware is up to par. And it fucking does what it's supposed to. I've not bought one Nintendo product in my room here that broke. It's not broken. It doesn't have any flaws. It's never needed to be patched. It's never needed to have an update that wasn't mandatory by the company. And even if I decide not to put it on the system, the damn thing still fucking works. That aside, most of y'all know that I don't have a cable box in my room. I was using my tablet like I normally do for internet and doing internet stuff. And I've been looking at the PlayStation View because it's cable. Price set aside, $60 for cable if you want everything seems a little on the steep side. If you ask me, because Hulu offers you the same deal. You watch it on your own time, and it's $10 if you want the ads. If you don't, it's $12. Take what you want from that. My thing is this: $60 seems a little high if you want everything, but I'm willing to let that slide. This is what got me all twisted, or whatever you want to say, whatever the hell you want to say for that. It's only for certain areas. The PS4 is selling like a motherfucking hotcake on a cold day. Repeat that shit. It's selling like motherfucking hotcakes on a cold ass day, bitch. It's selling like hot cocoa in 0-degree temperature, bitch. Sony, are y'all fucking kidding me, bruh? You're telling me that you won the console war. You outsold your competition. You beat them bitches to death. But all your features are not going to be everywhere? What? So, I bought a PS4, but I can't do everything? What? I got this multimedia entertainment system, but it can't do everything? What? Why did I spend all that money, bitch? Why did I invest in you, bitch? What was the point of this? What is the point of me buying your product if you do not in turn let me invest more money into you? Do you see my dilemma? Because now I'm sitting here with a machine that cost me $500 because I bought the limited edition one. And even if I wanted to sink more money into it, I can't, because you don't want me to buy that part of the system. Oh, well, we have this incredible cable to make you get rid of your cable box, but unless you live in Miami, Chicago, or any other bumfuck place that's not Georgia where you might live, you can't get it. I would go and get the list of places that it's available in, but I guarantee you it's not there. My cousins can't get it because they live in South Carolina. South Carolina's not on there. Miami's on there. Chicago's on there. But South Carolina's not. North Carolina's not. Georgia's not. Alabama's not. It's like the southern states, they're not. Why the fuck not? Miami's on that bitch. I don't live in Miami, bitch. I don't live close to Miami, bitch. What the fuck? Did you think Georgia just didn't buy the PS4? Do you think Georgia is a Microsoft state or something? What the fuck, man? What is this, the presidential debate? This is why I can't be a Sony person. This is why I can't be a Microsoft person. Because even if I go and invest my money in to Sony, or if I go and invest my money into Microsoft, the best thing I can do is this. This is the best that I can do. I can invest into the games. Because even if I want to invest into the product, into the actual gaming console, this is all I'm going to invest in, is the games. And damn if their games are any good or not, I don't know. Right now, all I have are the games that I choose. I have no idea. Okay? I don't have any more. I haven't invested in any more games for the PS4. I have not bought one new game in at least 2 months. I usually buy at least one game every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks or so, I buy at least one game. We're going on like month 2 without buying a game. Well, maybe not 2 months, but it feels like it, because this is the last game I bought. This is the last game I bought. If you don't understand what I'm saying, when did this come out? I don't even remember when this came out. This came out, shit, I don't know. It came out last month, I know that. But this was the last game I bought, and I haven't bought something since. And I haven't played it in a minute. So, and when I say a minute, I don't mean 60 seconds. I mean, I haven't played it in a while. At least 3 weeks. At least. So, here I am. I'm looking at you, Sony. I'm looking directly at you. I want to invest in you. I do. I want to invest in you. You're the only console I have for this generation. Okay, yeah, I'm not playing on it right now because I'm going back and I'm trying to find games with a skill set, without holding my hand and without, with actual consequence. So yes, I'm doing that, but I do want to have a cable box in my room, and this is where your system steps up to the challenge. Your PlayStation 4. It can be a music box. It can be a cable modem box. It can be, it can be a cable box in the sense of I can watch television on it. It can be a movie device and Netflix and all that shit. But PlayStation Vue is supposed to be the alternative to AT&T Uverse and DirecTV. Why can't I personally get it? Just because of where I'm located. That doesn't make any sense. We're year 2 already. Next month it'll be year 2. This seems like a problem that should have been handled in year 1. This is why I do not like being strictly for anybody outside Nintendo. Nintendo's problem is games. They lack support of third party. Say what you want to about the fact they don't have support for third party. I'll let you say whatever you want to about that, because I know that's the cold hard truth, is they have no support from third party. But their hardware, their system is built damn good. Their product, this is what I'm trying to talk about. The system in itself is built damn well and will last. If I need something on it, I can get it. Whereas Microsoft and Sony, you guys seem to be failing me every time I turn around. It's something fucking new. Oh, we have Spotify. What the fuck do I give a shit about Spotify, bitch? I have Pandora on my phone. You want to be doing music, bitch? Shouldn't you have Pandora on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One? We know Pandora. We have it on our phones and it's on our tablets. Why the fuck did you get Spotify? Again, I'm just simply putting this out there because I feel like nobody else is going to say it to you. And again, I have the games that I have because that's all you're offering right now. I'm not saying you don't have a bunch of titles, but the titles you have, a lot of them are offered on your last gen consoles. Meaning, if I had a PS3, chances are I could buy them on that bitch for $10 to $20 less than what they are on your PS4 or on your Xbox One. I'm talking to you also, Microsoft. Don't think just because I keep saying Sony, I'm exempting you. It just happens to be I own a PS4, so I say Sony a lot more. But I haven't forgot about you. Horizon 2, bitch, that's on the 360 as well. Titanfall, that's on the 360 as well. I know it is. My girlfriend has it. You know why she's got it? Because I bought it. So, yeah. You're not exempt either. A lot of mainstream titles that got shared were not just shared between the new consoles. They're shared between the new console and last gen. And I applaud these developers for finally figuring out maybe we shouldn't make them for Xbox One and the PS4 and then they share them to their last gen consoles, because they're not buying them for $60 a pop on the new generation consoles, because they're not buying the new generation consoles when they can pay $45, $50 for their last generation consoles. Who the fuck would do that? Common sense, people. Swear to God, you idiots out there, man, you're fucking stupid. And you wonder why I have issues. It's because it's common sense. I've said it a billion times, man. You killed off the original Xbox way too fucking early, man. The original Xbox could have lasted another 5 years. Especially with the fact that Xbox, you kept coming out with fucking versions of Xbox right after each other. You're telling me you couldn't have come out with one more Xbox for the original Xbox, in which that Xbox had an HDMI port on that bitch? Because a lot of the 360 games ironically played a lot like the original Xbox games when it was in year 1 and 2. 360 games didn't start showing up till about year 3 or 4. That's just kind of fucking strange, isn't it? It's kind of fucking strange that in order to get 1080p on the Xbox, it had to go through a fucking magical update. It's just kind of a little fucking odd, isn't it? It's kind of fucking odd that the first ever Xbox was component and not HDMI. That's just a little fucking odd, isn't it? Yeah, they could have come out with the original Xbox with the HDMI port on it, and a lot of people would have been fucking fine with it. Sony, you know you have problems. Xbox, you know you have problems. Backwards compatibility is not that big of a fucking issue when you have other issues like this spotty service bullshit. when you have services that not everyone can get, yet you sell the most. I'm looking at you, Sony. You outsell the competition. You offer services, but you don't offer them everywhere. I want to give you money. How dare I want to give you money? How dare I want to be a Sony guy? I know. How dare I? How dare I want to give you money, Sony? How could I? How could I want to invest into a product that I paid money for? How could I? I don't know. I really don't. It's a good thing I didn't buy the Xbox One, man. I might have had a hell of a lot more problems. I'm glad I didn't buy the Xbox One because I would have had a whole lot more problems. I want to buy that fucking PlayStation camera. But you're not developing anything for it. That's $60 more you could get out of my pocket. And out of a lot of other gamer pockets. If you would put the time in to develop for it, man. I'm looking directly at you, Sony. Can you see me looking at you? Can you see me looking at you? I know you can't. Why are you not developing for it? Why are you not developing for that fucking camera, man? It's there. You should develop for it. I've always said this, and I have got no problem saying it again. Sony is the equivalency of what happens when a company, an electronic company, has dumb luck on their side. You've been nothing but a dumb luck company, man. You luckily survived what could have been your downfall and, like, painful death with the PS3. That's pure luck. It's also what happens when you have a bunch of fucking dumbass fanboys up your ass who are willing to hand you money. Notice fanboyism is at its all-time low right now. I mean, it went from up here, and then as soon as that hack happened, man, you just saw fanboyism just do this. It declined. Because the returns of the PS3 went through the fucking roof. Yeah, you gave away games, alright, but it didn't stop a lot of people from giving their PS3 back. I mean, that's like with the DRMs and the Xbox Ones. I was there. I watched at least 15 different fucking Xbox Ones get returned to GameStop that day. Trust me, I seen it with my own two eyes. I went to like 4 different GameStops starting down at Town Center. I was there, and I was like, why are people returning their Xbox Ones like they're going out of style? And the people behind the counter were like, I have no clue. And then when I got back into my city, people were still returning their Xbox Ones. It was not just in one area. These people were massively returning them. So it was like the second coming of that hack. So fanboyism is at an all-time low. And just because you sold the PS4 like a fucking hotcake on a cold day, doesn't mean people forgave you. It just means you started getting your shit together. But this shit, with offering a service like PS View, and the price is outrageous. $30, $40, and it's actually $39.99, $49.99, and then $59.99, meaning it's $40, $50, and then $60. So for your basic price, or your medium price, or your extreme price, depending, I'm able to overlook that. And that's a month. And then your backwards compatibility, the PS Now. You only have 2 prices, one for 1 month and then one for 3 months. This is why I'm talking to you, PlayStation, because I think that's bullshit. PS Now is the biggest load of shit. You're telling me I gotta pay you $20 for 1 month or $44 for 3 months? Yeah. Right there, buddy. Right there. You should have a set price for 1 month, a set price for 3 months, and a set price for a full fucking year. If you want 1 month to be 20, 1 month to be 44, make full fucking year $100. And you damn well better take prices off games individually. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not the only one who thinks this either. I'm just the only one brave enough to fucking tell you this shit. At least fucking Xbox got their gaming backwards compatibility right. If you own the disc, fucking plug that shit into your system. It'll download it from the cloud, or download it and then put it in the cloud, and then it's yours for life. They got it right. Seems like Sony's turning into a bunch of greedy little motherfuckers. Sony. See, during that PS3 time, during that Xbox 360 time, when the Wii U was exclusively the only next-gen console out, I was telling my friends, man, you know how bad I want to be a Nintendo-only gamer? Meaning I have the Wii U, not the Wii U, but I have the Wii. I have a 3DS, I have a 64, and I have a Super Nintendo. I was like, man, I'm thinking about getting rid of my Xbox. I'm thinking about getting rid of my PS2. I'm thinking about getting rid of my PlayStation, because they all offer their own brand of trouble. They all offer bullshit. But I didn't do it. I'm gonna tell you why. Because they offered something in the way of games. The games, the stories involved in the games. That's what kept me there. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm gonna have to buy a Wii U. Unfortunately, I feel like my $450 investment is just that, a $450 investment. And I feel like it's gonna eventually turn into a $450 paperweight. Because I can't do anything else with it. I could spend $20 and have Netflix and Hulu, but I can't spend anything else on it because I don't live in Miami. I don't live in Chicago to get PlayStation fucking View. I don't want to spend $44 every 3 fucking months to play PS Now so I can play games from fucking PS3 days. I don't want to buy a PS3 because the piece is fucking shit. You see what my dilemma is here with you, Sony? If you would just add in one more price to PlayStation Now, you would see people who are like me invest into your PS Now. If you would have one set price for your PS Now, either $20, $44, or $100, and people would pay the $100, and they would buy the $100, and they would constantly play the PS3 games, and they would have them. Yes, they would, and they would play them constantly. I know they would. My last complaint about the PS4, I swear to God, it's my last complaint. The fucking memory. PlayStation, you need to upgrade the fucking memory. You really do. 500 gigs was big during the PS3 days. Upgrade that bitch. There's hacks out there to upgrade it now. People figured out how to do it. But why the fuck are we having to figure this shit out? Why in the fuck are we having to figure this shit out? Sony, Microsoft did it. Microsoft has come out with a 1 terabyte system. Hell, I think they're coming out with a 2 terabyte system, in fact. I'm not putting that on any record. I'm just saying I think they're coming out with a 2 terabyte system. But they came out with a 1 terabyte system. What the fuck? All my memory's gone and I have 9 fucking games. 9. We laugh at Nintendo Wii U for having 32 gigs, but you still play the fucking game off the disc. It's hard to eat up 32 gigs unless you buy a whole bunch of games off of eShop. I can't download any games without erasing my games that I physically own. Fix this. Fix it. I don't regret buying a PS4. I just have issues with it. Because as good as it is, it's got some fucking problems. And they need to be noted. And Sony needs to work on these fucking issues. Because they need to be worked on. Because it's only year 2, bruh. It's only their second year. And I feel like if they don't work them out, damn the system, damn Xbox, damn PlayStation, damn both of them, man. Just because you don't like Nintendo does not mean Nintendo cannot come from behind and steal it all. You can come out with a Final Fantasy remake, and yeah, that might do that much better for you. But Kingdom Hearts 3 still got no release date. It's still got no guarantee to be out anytime soon. Squaresoft, Square Enix, whatever they want to call themselves, can be giving you the biggest, longest, hardest fucking ass ramming you've ever had. Because it should have been out on the PS3 and Xbox 360. We all know this. Okay, what were they waiting for? Blu-ray? Bitch, you've been Blu-ray since PS3. Xbox just joined that. So, you should have been had this. But my point is, sorry, I'm tired, it's late. Y'all motherfuckers, you ain't safe, bruh. Y'all know there's a new Nintendo product coming. You know this. Nintendo Wii U's not dead yet. You're getting overly comfortable for no reason. Why are you getting so comfortable? I don't know. People like me want to invest in your product, and we can't. People like me want to give you more money, and we can't. Because we live in the wrong area. Bitch, my internet speed is just fine. I can stream games. I had the 14-day trial of PlayStation Now. I can stream games from here now. I can stream games from it, but the price is bullshit, and you know it. PlayStation View is a joke. It's a fucking joke. To be limited to certain areas, it's a fucking joke. It should be everywhere. It should be in all 50 fucking states. There's absolutely no reason to still have these little bullshit problems for you. You're number 1 in all 3. It's PlayStation, Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo's dead last. And Nintendo's dead last, and that's only because of third-party support. Why you feel the need, who's number 1, why you feel so comfortable in that number 1 slot knowing you can be knocked off at any time, who's thinking, oh, the NX is so far away. Bitch, that shit is not that far away. That shit could be out next year, November, bitch. That's not that long away. That is a year and maybe a couple months at best. And I said a couple because I mean, we're looking at like what, November 17th? November 17th at best. That's still a year, a month, and a week, and maybe 2 weeks away. I'm not gonna give exact time, but what I'm saying is, you ain't got that much motherfucking time, bro. You don't know. And the fact you're playing like you know is bullshit. Xbox fucked up, and they know they did. Why they getting comfortable in second place is beyond me. Because they could be knocked down to third at any moment. Any fucking moment. And when they get knocked down to third, man, I think they're done for. The moment Xbox gets knocked down to third, they're done. It's over. There is no coming back from that. The moment Xbox is third place. When Xbox becomes third place, Xbox is done. And I said it. Because Microsoft does not know what to do with third place. They don't want to be third place. They've accepted second place, but they will never accept third. They're either first or second. There is no third. But when they hit third, you better believe me, they're done. PlayStation, same goes for you. If you hit third, you're done. And it's going to be a race between you and Microsoft to figure out who's going to be in second. It's going to be an all-out bloodbath. And I mean, it's going to be as good as Sega versus Sony. Or not Sega versus Sony, I'm sorry. It's going to be as good as Sega versus Nintendo back in the 80s and early 90s. And you're going to have to be as good, if not better, as that. How you lend friends games, handing it over. You're going to have to be good as that, if not better. Because that whole DMR and not lending friends games and feeling like you're in prison shit is out the window. So now it's time for you to come up with another plan, because when Nintendo hits this time, I think they're going to be hitting and be looking to roll some fucking heads, because they know they're in last, and I think they wanted y'all to get comfortable, and now that you have gotten comfortable, you're in fucking trouble. That's all I'm going to say this video. That's all the issues I have with the PS4 and the Xbox One. I don't have an Xbox One. I have friends that have it, but that's all the issues I have with the PS4. And like I said, I was on my tablet looking up PlayStation View because I was thinking about getting it, and that's what kind of sparked this whole rant video and my whole issue with PlayStation Now, PlayStation View, price pointing, and everything else. I just wanted to get that out. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Leave a comment in the section below. Let me know what your biggest issue is with these current consoles, whether it be the Wii U, the PlayStation 4, or the Xbox One. You know, whatever it is. I'll check in, see what it is, you know. Until next video, I'm out this